Welcome back. In this tutorial, we're going to learn more about components and how you can create different components, reusable components in your design. So first, we're going to select the frame. I choose desktop so we can minimize a bit. So now, let's say we want to create a component that I want to use over and over again. So for this reason, I'm going to create another page again. Let's add another page and name this as component. Right? So let's start with the first component. Let's select the frame. Let's say we want to create a button that has different variations. You can achieve this using component method. So let's select the frame and update the width to 390 and the height to 60. So let's increase the border radius to, let's say, 20. So now we have our button, right? So the next thing we want to do now, let's name this as change the color to blue. So we're going to select this button here and goes here to create component. So this button is now a component. So we are going to add properties. Then let's click on variants. So we're going to see how you can use more properties in the coming videos. Now let's assume I want to create buttons of different styles and all that, and I don't want to be doing this over and over again, so I can use component to achieve that. So let's rename this first button as blue button, right? So and position the text in the middle. So we can increase the text to 24 and make it semi-bold. Then change the alignment as well. So now we have this button, right? We can click on this plus sign to add another, variation. So I'll click the frame, click this plus button to add another variant. Now let's say this button is going to be only the outline. So we can name this button as outline. So this way we're gonna update the text to outline and also position the alignment. Let's select the fill and change it to none. Right? Then here we're gonna add stroke and change the stroke to white. Then we'll change it to maybe 2 pixels. So we've created this outline button. We can add more. Let's say this one is shadow, right? Let's create this one with background shadow and all that. I don't know why I'm having this. So now we're going to update the stroke to none. Remove it. Then we'll change the fill to another color and update the opacity back to this. Then we go back and add a drop shadow in the effects. So this one has a drop shadow of, let's say, white. So we change the color of the drop shadow to white. So now we have these 3 buttons and we want to reuse them over and over again, irrespective of the design we are making. We just need to call the style we want. So now what we're going to do is select the frame again, go to your properties and rename them one after the other. So the first one is blue. So select the first property, which is blue. Select the second one, which is outline. The third one, which is variant 3, we're going to rename it as shadow. So we have these 3 in our component. Now we can rename this component as what? Button frame. Or you name it as button, whatever you want. It's fine. So we have this button created in a component page. Now let's go back to the main page where we have this. From here, we can now call the button style we want into our page. So let's go back to our assets. Then we go to our local library. Then you can see I have this button there as blue, which is the default one, the first color. So here we can manipulate which style we want to choose. So you just select the button, come down here and choose outline. You're going to have your outline. You come here and choose shadow. You're going to have your shadow. The reason why the outline is not showing is because of the color of the page. So let me update the color of the page so that we can see the differences. So change it to something dark. Good. So now let's select the buttons again. I want the outline, you can see. So you don't need to start over and creating and create. So irrespective of the type of components you want to create, you can use these component methods to create your component. It can be text, it can be style, it can be all these shapes. Maybe you want to create horizontal lines, the one that has dots and all that. So that is how you can achieve that.